Anyhow,
I'm down.
last time you guys finished beating the shit out of a crime lord and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Toss the Wookiee.
And we did something you did not expect us to
Let
do.
me move some of these freaking icons up here, so like.
We ruined the GM's plans. We tossed a Wookiee out a window, and he tossed a grenade.
Yeah.
All right, everything's closer together, so we can discuss what's going on here a little easier without having to scroll up and down constantly. So the main thing is I think you're just trying to decide what you're going to do with the defeated enemies that aren't dead.
Yeah.
That is a very good question.
So, here's my question.
Yeah.
What's going on in Shola's mind right now? Like, is there anything weird going on, or?
I think that's really kind of up to you because you have a better idea of how she feels about these people than I do.
Well, I'm talking about you know who.
No.
Okay. All right. So Shola is just conflicted if it's just her, but is there any influence by the dark side at this point because she used it to grow at the freaking VIP box?
Not really. It's kind of faded at this point.
Oh,
All right.
good.
Okay.
Because it wasn't technically her that did it.
So is who's alive, who's dead?
All of the deises are alive, especially because Daddy didn't actually get knocked out. He just kind of pissed himself and gave up.
Yeah. I'm done.
The other two, the daughter and the wife are just kind of like unconscious. Dryden's kind of just like on the floor going, sons of bitches.
Don't kill me. I'm part of a movie.
And this bounty hunter's just kind of knocked out.
Actually, didn't she? Yeah, I forget now. She actually got, she got hit by the grenade and then she took a knee and just went, no, I'm not fighting. After she also shot one of our guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think
And
she
then
surrendered.
She burned the clothes.
Yeah,
off
she
the-
knocked out either.
I think
can't remember whether-
she shot at the mother. I think I'm the one that knocked her out. Though.
Yeah, that's right. She caught her on fire and then you knocked her out.
Lump.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She surrendered after she retaliated against one of the rebel soldiers that shot at her. Because she was like one of the only people left alive still, and she gave up because of the fact that her employer was unconscious on the ground. She didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
And she's not technically particularly loyal to him because she's a bounty hunter.
I think Shola would be extremely conflicted on this because, so which one of the deises is still up?
Well, what's his name?
The daddy.
Our crew. He's just kind of like cowering in fear, like.
He's just looking at everyone wounded and laying around, or the one gal who's just taking a knee and just trying to keep from getting murdered. And he's just sitting there in between all the bodies, just going, "Oh God, oh God, oh God."
So Shola walks up with her lightsaber still out to Arker or Arkaru or whatever his name was. Gosh, I gotta remember his things.
You need to write this shit down.
It's our crew. At least that's the way it's spelled.
Arkaru.
Yeah.
Arkuryu. That's probably how I spelled it, or something like that.
It's ARK apostrophe RU.
Arkaru. Okay. Arkaru. Okay, so she's gonna walk up to Arkaru. Lightsaber's still out. Look at him. Dead in the eye. And what's his reaction right now?
He's just kind of, he just kind of is like down on his knees and just saying, "Don't kill me, don't kill me. I've already lost everything. Don't kill me."
Now, there's 2 ways I could go out. No, technically 3, but 3 ways I could go out this. Yeah, I think she'd be thinking about all the time she was surgically experimented on by this guy, or was it his wife? Or yeah, I think it was his wife. He handled all the money, but the family he'd still sit there and watch it happen.
Right.
So she just looks at him, and I'm just gonna roll something real quick, if that's okay.
I guess.
Oh.
We're going dark side today.
Well, that's if she decides to do that. What I'm thinking of. She goes,
Oh,
"You are." No, she just points at him and goes, "You."
Just points at him.
As much as I want to strike you down right now, I have questions for you.
Goes, questions? Like, what kind of questions?
Who murdered my parents?
Oh.
He kind of he kind of realizes what you just asked him, and he kind of grows pale.
Oh, you know something.
He looks down at the ground for a minute, and then he looks back up at you defiantly and says, "I'm not going to answer you. I'm not going to give you an excuse to hurt a member of my family."
Oh wait, how close am I to this guy?
Depends on whether or not you followed Shola over.
Let's see. Well, let's see. I was over here, right?
Yeah,
Shola's
probably right over here.
Wait, can I say I did follow her to make sure she was okay?
I mean, I don't know how much people that are like knocked out are gonna hurt her, but I guess.
No. I mean, yeah, I know that, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, I think he's more worried about her going a little too far right now.
Yeah.
It's like the second burst of dark energy out of her in a couple of weeks.
And I guess. Well, I guess that's up to GM.
What?
I like to force move him up.
I was gonna actually, like, again, I said I was gonna. I'm just saying, just my suggestion. I was like, I was gonna, if I was close to Shola, I was gonna take out my blaster, aim at him, and say like, "You will answer her."
Okay, that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I was like,
Or there is another way. Or actually, no. This is much more interesting. Can I spend a dark side point to use force move or?
But you already.
Like, what are you planning on doing with force move?
I'm gonna turn him upside down and put his face right next to hers. Yeah, like right in front of her when he's all upside down.
Who?
The father, Akaru.
You're gonna put him in front of.
Like he's gonna be upside down.
Upside down, face to face in front of Shola.
Okay.
Yeah, as an intimidation tactic.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you can do that. It's not like you're trying to. It's not like you're trying to do it in combat. You know, I'm not that worried about.
Roll for that though, because it looks like you already rolled for that.
Well, that was for something else. But,
Something else. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
yeah. Okay, so you're hanging him upside down in front of you.
Just yoink.
And she goes, "That's fine. You don't have to tell me, but I will tell my brother about you, who serves the Emperor, and he is not as forgiving as I am. You remember Zalmac, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how he's going to react to this.
Yeah.
I like to imagine a liquid just pouring down from him.
The
My
liquid
shirt's
goes
wet.
down to it, and now my face is his face is gonna get wet.
I need to open another WordPad document real
Yeah.
quick. Oh,
I was about ready to like shoot this guy in the face.
I was contemplating walking over there and starting to go with his little pinky.
he looks like he's processing what you just said. He goes, "It was that stupid son of mine, Artino."
Oh,
No, wasn't it that hard?
that was the guy we just saved, isn't it?
Yeah, he's sitting back at the rebel base, kind of being like interrogated.
It's like
You're telling me that he just murdered my parents for what reason? My
You know that-
greatest-
You know that stupid obsession he has with you. He blamed them when you disappeared.
I can't do that because that's a totally different horsepower. But
oh man.
but I think she's just gonna start building up in anger and just get all flustered in rage. She's gonna force throw him to the wall.
All right.
Back in the corner.
It's like yeah, stay in your corner.
Do I have to roll for that or?
Hold on, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
think real quick how to handle this because
Yeah.
let's see.
This role play.
Oh, power. Okay, so roll 1 yellow and 4 greens against a purple.
1 yellow, 4 greens, and against a purple.
Oh, okay.
Smack.
Yeah, you throw him into the wall and you just hear a loud crack, and as he cries out in pain and crashes to the ground. You can see by the way his arm's now hanging limp that you shattered his arm.
Oh,
It's like I kind of go over the shoulder. I was like, okay, I think he's had enough. Oh, for a second,
she
I thought that was
just kind of walks slowly and goes past Grow and
the other
just
knockout
goes, "They're all yours." Just kind of walks.
people.
Oh, put it all on me,
Oh.
I'm like, I don't have anything to do with these people. Although
Yeah.
there's one guy that's also sitting there going, "Fuck, oh shit, it hurts." That I'd really like to
Yeah.
ring his bell some more,
Yeah.
but
Time
I've
to
got
break
some
the
other
chain.
sinister ideas for him. I'm a clever man.
Yeah. By the way, while you're discussing that, like Roger kind of walks over to Grow and says, "Well, there's no bounties on the daises that we can collect because we can't really go to the King's Legion to collect bounties on them.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
but-
worth risking.
But Dryden Voss does actually have a bounty that's worth more if he's brought in alive."
Oh, so him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to make. I just kind of slowly look back to him, and you just see a Wookiee give the most sinister, evil grin. Oh, we'll turn him in all right. And then kind of slowly looks at the other bounty hunter, and what about her?
She hears Roger mention that. She goes, "If you let me live, I can freeze him in carbonite for you."
Oh, that won't be necessary.
And
Actually, a matter of fact, I was also talking to Roger. Is there anything about her other than she's a bounty hunter? Obviously, I assume there's not much reason to hold on to her.
No, as far as you can tell, she's a freelancer that just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. She only didn't back out of the fight sooner because professionalism.
A crazy person lit up a bomb under her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not only that, the professionalism of a bounty hunter to stick to your contract. You don't just back out because things don't look good.
Right.
Excuse me.
I think Shola walks up to Grow and goes, if you freeze him with carbonite, make a good decoration or mattress.
Actually, it'd be a horrible mattress. Too hard.
Yeah. Roger goes, I don't really know what it feels like to sit on things, but I'm pretty sure carbonite's pretty hard.
No, you put a bunch of nice covers and sheets over it, just layers and layers of sheets, and you just rest knowing that your butt's on his face.
Roger snaps his finger and goes, wait, if you freeze him in carbonite and you use the daises as pillows. Mr. Beard's just kind of shaking his head like, what the fuck is going on?
As amusing as the mental image is, I don't think so. Kind of look at the bounty hunter. I don't know. I don't have any reason to hold on to her. Those three, pointing at the daises, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about them yet, and that's kind of Shola's thing. Him, though, and points to the guy in the back. Oh, you're coming with us for sure. But first things first, Gro goes back to the hatch where they fell in, and he's going to try and cut the hatch door open now that's been sealed.
Well, it's like it actually would be easier to climb out of the arena and go back to the room the regular way.
Would it be? I don't know. Yeah. We weren't told where there's any exits. We were just told we're in an arena, which I assume smooth walls all around.
No. There's like, especially because you knocked the one thing down, it wouldn't be that hard to climb out. Right. But Harsel walks up and actually points out that won't really get any monetary reward for it, but you could always turn the daises over to the resistance. I'm sure that they might have useful information.
The resistance?
The rebels.
Oh, the rebels. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we can take them to the rebels too, if nothing else.
Yeah, if Shola's not gonna kill them and you don't have any idea what to do with them.
Yeah.
Shola's just sitting there hearing this and just going, I'm thinking.
Well, outside of making sure, speaking of which, I keep forgetting his name, the guy in the middle back there.
Dryden Voss.
Make sure that that Voss is cuffed and brought along. He's going to be staying on our ship until we get back to base. But also in the meantime, we need to find a way back up, and I want to get my family out of that cell. I'm sure there's plenty of other other captives that wouldn't mind getting out too. Although I would argue that we leave the wild animals alone until we are sure that the place is clear, and we bring people that know better what to do with those.
Right. So so I'm just gonna jump ahead because you plan on just going to get your family out, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's switch back to the other screen. Okay. So you a lot of the other people are kind of like lagging behind because there's injured now because what's his name? Beckett and his girlfriend got knocked out during the fight, and a couple of the rebels that didn't die are kind of just groggy from being knocked out. So a lot of them are kind of trailing behind you. So it's mainly your group and Hermit that's going ahead to go get your family.
Yeah, well,
So
we can always meet the rest of them outside anyways. It's us that need to finish this
so
up. So head back to the cells.
Yeah, you head out of the arena, and you head back to you head back down to the corridor and take the stairs back down to the prison area, and you start heading back to the cell, and you actually start to as you get close to the cell where your family is being kept, you start to notice there's a lot of dead and unconscious guards lying around.
Oh, more than the ones that we took care of?
More than the ones you took care of. Like something happened down here, and the guards came, and they didn't go too well. So you get to the cell, and you see the trap door, because you remember you destroyed the door to their cell.
Yeah, I definitely destroyed the hell out of that lock.
The trap door is still open, but they've literally just put like planks of wood over it. And you see your family's just kind of sitting in there. Some of them have weapons they've taken off the guards. Like a few of them are injured, but none of them are like severely hurt. But you can tell they kind of made a mess out of the guards that came down here to do something about their cell being open.
Never a clever idea to try and single-handedly take care of a family of Wookiees.
Right, that's a lot of Wookiees. The fact that all of them ended up in the same place, that's a lot of Wookiees to deal with.
You better have something to tranquilize them and fast. Like something to take down an elephant.
Yeah. Because let me look at this one. There's like 17 Wookiees. There's like 17 Wookiees hanging out in this cell. I don't know if he had enough guards on hand to deal with that after the ones you already killed.
Probably not. We probably took care of the A squad anyways, and they weren't that good.
Right. So yeah. So they're just kind of resting because of the fact that they fought off the guards, and obviously they're considerably happier when they see you enter the room.
Re-enter the room.
Re-enter the room over stepping on the wooden planks that they covered the trap door with.
Yeah, basically, quickly run in. Everybody all right?
Yeah.
That was a little more than we expected, but no problems.
Yeah, your girl's father, Kuabro. I think that's how you pronounce it. Spelled Kuaabro.
Something like that, yeah.
Kuabro. Oh, hold on. So he walks up and looks at Gro for a second and then gives him a big hug. Says, "You have no idea how happy we are to see you, especially to see that you're okay after falling down that into the arena."
You'd be surprised the weird stuff I've been seeing since I left home.
And you got Dryden Voss trailing behind you, in cuffs. He's like, "Nobody would be okay if I had just let out the Rancor."
Slowly turn back around. I dare you! And look back to my family. Alright, are you guys ready to move out? Because we're not staying here. Pointing back to Voss, is going to the rebels because we're going to get some money off his hide being turned back in and being taken care of.
The rebels aren't the ones that have a bounty on him. There's what was it?
You said it was.
No, you're gonna turn the Deus family into the rebels. Dryden Voss has a bounty on him. I never specified who the bounty was from. There's some interested parties on that one space station you used to hang out on that would pay you for rival gangs, basically.
Okay, because I swore you said rebels. Must have been misspoken or something. I don't know.
No,
Anyway.
you're probably thinking about the fact that I mentioned that you could turn the Deus family into the rebels.
No, that was before that. But anyway.
Anyhow,
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're taking him in. We're gonna get some money out of someone else taking out their pain on him. And I guess we could try and get you guys back home, unless you want to follow me for a bit. Don't know what you guys want to do after this, but first things first, we're getting the heck out of here.
yeah. And as you finish that statement, suddenly Shola realizes that she has an incoming transmission on her what's it called? Holo communicator that the Rebel Alliance gave you.
All right. She turns it on and looks at it and goes, Shola's speaking.
I just need to check something real quick. That's the wrong folder. I realized I think I forgot to upload an image that I needed to, because of course I did.
Okay.
Of course.
When would I not
course.
when would I not forget to upload something that I needed to upload?
Of course. Don't you know anything about Ozzie?
Don't you know anything about forgetfulness?
Deja vu, the feeling like you've done something before? That's weird. Deja vu.
I'm not gonna bother to make like a handout thing. I'm just gonna drag and drop the image onto the chat.
Okay.
All
Not the chat, the board.
Onto the board.
Oh. Wait.
Excuse me.
So an image comes up, a man that you don't really recognize. He goes, Captain Shola, leader of Nova Squadron, is that who I'm talking to?
Speaking.
He goes, my name's Saw Gerrera. I'm from the Rebel Alliance. You guys have a bit of a situation here. Me and my men were here to check on the planet because of the communication drop with the Geonosians we've had. And I became aware of your mission. And the Imperial Army is just now dropping on the doorstep of that base you're in.
Oh.
Grow immediately turns back around, wide-eyed, turns back to his family. Oh, we're in for some fun.
Yeah. Saw Gerrera says, as soon as you get out of the building, I can give you air support to get you back to your ships. But there's too many of them for me to land and help you on ground. You're going to have to get out of there on your own, and somebody with a red lightsaber was seen going into the entrance.
All right, me and Shola, we are taking point.
Shola just goes, this day just keeps getting better and better.
Everybody out. Anyone else you think
Yeah.
we can save? Let's open the doors now. We're all going to be running.
Yeah, he does point out, on the bright side, most of the Imperial troops have not entered the building because they're fighting with a bunch of gangsters outside.
Oh, that should keep them busy, yes.
that were trying to get on their ships to leave when they got attacked.
Yeah,
He says-
I'm immediately holding onto my big rifle in one hand and my lightsaber in the other, just looking back at the door anxiously.
Yeah, so
we were probably already quickly walking.
Yeah, he basically says Saw Gerrera out and cuts the transmission.
Right, that. All right, let's go.
Right.
Making sure Shola's
So-
up front with me, and we're marching everybody out right now.
Well, this is the thing now, is when you realize maybe might want to use some stim packs.
Oh, true. I
Right.
do have some stims.
I'm trying to remember how many ranks does Beard have in the thing that boosts his health when he uses those. Oh, he's got one rank, so he pops a stim pack.
Stims do how much? They do like 5 health.
They do 5, but for each one you use within a short amount of time, it's reduced by 1. So
I guess
you'd actually
Shola
only get
had-
4 back if you used another one, because it's not actually healing you; it's just tricking your body into thinking that everything's fine.
Oh. Shola is going to use one of her stim packs, which puts her down to none. She only had the one stim pack.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you. I'm giving you guys all your strain back.
Right.
Yeah, we've had enough time that all of our strain should be back by now.
Yeah, because you've had like a nice good at least half hour 45 minutes since the
And
fight ended.
especially us force users, we have enough bonus to regaining strain that it should have been easy to get back at this point. I don't think we strained that hard last fight anyway.
I'm actually gonna give everybody just like one extra
Um,
wound back because of the time that's passed in between
Yeah,
the
okay.
fight.
Right.
yeah, I'm
And
gonna say
now-
we're gonna give myself just one stimp right now.
Okay, so it'll bring you up to 16 health.
Yep.
Yeah, so actually I had a thought. The 3 people that actually have melee weapons taking the lead. Because obviously, like the Wookiees.
Oh, that's right. Hermit is actually a melee fighter, isn't he?
Yeah, he uses an electro staff.
So yeah, the three of us then, me, Hermit, and Shola.
Yeah.
Right.
So and the thing is, like, the Wookiees aren't really gonna be helping you in at least the main fight because, well, they're not armored.
They're not armored. They're not force users. They don't have the ability to parry like the rest of us can.
And a couple of them are injured from fighting the guards already.
Mm-hmm. And who knows if we might bump into other guards, either Empire or criminals that are along the way that might still open fire on us. So yeah,
Right.
they're better off protecting the rest of the group if they need to.
So so the thing is, now that you're actually kind of on like a bit of a timetable, do you still want to check the other cells on your way out?
As much as I wanna, I'm just like, if they're not humanoid, we might as well just leave them.
Right.
Because I don't know if we can. Matter of fact, actually,
If they're humanoid, they may help us fight the Imperials. You know.
But they also might not be trustworthy.
yeah, that's the other thing I was just thinking of too, is that they actually might not be. They might be criminals too, and might just try
Yeah.
to backstab us.
Yeah, because there's gonna there's gonna be at least some of them are literally just gonna be like goons that didn't accomplish what Dryden wanted, so he dumped them in a cell.
So you know what? We're probably actually better off just leaving them be. If they're gonna get free, they'll end up getting free either by Empire or the rebels coming back here again.
Okay,
So we're probably better off running it.
So you're heading you basically just you beeline it as best you can with your family slowly trailing behind you because the 6 of you are able to move at a decent pace and you're basically just running ahead to clear the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you get up there. You actually get up the stairs as you see the other rebel group slowly coming down the hall. They actually still hadn't gotten to the stairway yet. They're not actually in very good condition either because like they're carrying like 4 people that are barely conscious, so they're not really going to be able to help you either.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be busy trying to keep the group together as it is. So if nothing else, the Wookiees are only going to be able to just slightly help the rest of the group at this rate.
Right. So yeah, so you run ahead and you finally you're heading in. You come around a corner and come face to face with a lot of Imperials in black armor. Hold on a sec.
Wow.
With a very specific looking man in the front holding out a lightsaber.
I have a feeling I know who it is.
You don't.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, you're interesting.
He goes, well, I found the Wookiee and the Arcanian at the same time.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, I think I see someone else that this one needs to get out of the way if they know what's good for them.
Yeah. He laughs and gets into a combat stance.
Oh,
Let me grab the icons real quick.
Purple lightsaber on. Someone's gonna get wailed on like they just got smashed with a 10-foot brick.
What? He reminds me of somebody. Not from Star Wars. Like.
Actually, with the fancy headdress
yeah,
at the
like,
top, he reminds me of Judge Dredd.
No. He reminds me of Wait, don't tell me. I know. All for One from My
Yeah, I
Hero
was about to say
Academia.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
all for one.
I don't know. I haven't watched My Hero Academia.
Yeah. I'll send you I'll DM you a picture and you'll immediately see like, oh, this. Oh, I know what you mean when.
And one more.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Deep Dark Troopers. You know, as you're getting ready to fight, you recognize the armor on them. You saw these guys back on the planet where you saved Captain Heartsoul. They're the Black Ops division that was there to try and capture him. These aren't the same ones, obviously, because those guys died, but...
Oh, I'm sure like most of them probably got caught in the crossfire, yeah.
Alright, so it's initiative time.
Okay. Oh, right. Ooh, nice number.
Alright. Oops.
These guys are currently at medium range, by the way. Because, like, you probably would have seen them coming further away, but you literally just came around a bend and ran into them, basically.
Oh, shoot.
Deep Dark Captain.
Well, at least none of them are named the Deep Dark Blue. Then I would have questions.
Alright, let's change the music. First up is Mr. Beard. He's gonna move into short range. I need to move this out of my way. Let's see.
If he's got what I think he's still got, that he's gonna make a mess out of that group behind him.
What?
Grenade.
Oh, I actually wasn't even thinking about that, but
Darn, I missed Beard and his grenade throwing strategy.
Don't knock it until you try it.
I know he used one in the fight earlier.
There was only one. I'm pretty sure he's got like a good 4 or 5 of them. I would assume at
The
least.
thing is,
I
he
know
doesn't have the longest range on him.
Oh yeah, and now he's in short range, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get. I gotta get his character sheet because of the fact that I got so much crap to micromanage now.
Happens.
Yeah, we'll say he throws a grenade in between these two. He's trying to, anyhow.
That's good.
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, there's a burst, and they kind of shriek as it penetrates their armor, the fragments, but they're still standing. A little worse for wear, but still standing. Shola's turn.
Sure. How close is this guy?
They're all at medium range.
Ooh. I guess Sho's gonna use her blaster to shoot at this guy.
You're gonna move up closer first, or you're just gonna shoot at
I thought her blaster was medium range.
Yeah, but it's gonna be harder to hit if you're further away.
Yeah.
Although you could also use an aim right now and improve it either way.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Because yeah, I think she's gonna maintain her position, aim, and shoot because the thing is, she doesn't want to be on an offensive with this guy. So
She doesn't know what he's capable of at the moment.
right, exactly. So I think it's 1 yellow, 1 green.
Yeah, because you only got 2 agility, right?
Right.
1 yellow, 1 green, a blue against 2 purple and a black.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, she missed.
Yeah, your blaster shot just like grazes his shoulder plate, and he's kind of like, "What the heck was that?" Just keeps going like nothing happened. Okay, what is Hermit gonna do? I think he does actually have a pistol, but it's like not that great.
Right.
He's gonna move up to short range, next to Beard, and yeah, he's gonna shoot at one of these guys with his blaster pistol. He barely hit. Didn't do a lot of damage either. And actually, it's his turn now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just hear the guy go, "Ow," and then immediately raise the gun.
Yeah. So he immediately just turns his attention to Hermit because Hermit shot him. Let's see. What is his? Okay, yeah, that's a...
Okay. Well,
Let's see.
I've got
And
some
he's
ideas.
aiming and shooting at Hermit.
Hmm.
Wow. Nothing except advantage. We're gonna say that gives a blue die to the next guy on his team that goes.
Right.
That's a lot of advantage to not have it do anything.
That's a lot
Gross
of
to me.
advantage. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I'm tempted by many things. As much as I want to hang back and try and pick off some of the other lesser guys, at the same time, I am worried that this guy's just suddenly bum rushes and wreck the team.
I mean, you could get closer without straining yourself to run straight up to him.
Yeah, but I'm worried what he's gonna do if he decides to move up to somebody else. If I don't keep him busy. I'm trying to see if I have anything else I can really use, and I'm not really seeing anything at the moment.
Oh wait, which one of us has a thermal detonator?
I used mine, so you have it.
Alright. Should have gave you that on my turn.
It's also not a thing here's the thing. If you use that in a corridor like this, you might block your exit.
Yeah, if we use it in here, we're probably going to bring down the roof.
Right.
I mean, look at what we did to that stand.
And that was without it being inside the room.
Did you see what they did to the pool? They flipped the bitch.
So you're still trying to decide what to do.
Yeah, as much as I want to hold back and to pick off soldiers, I'm thinking at the same time the rest of the team can do that a lot better, and I need to make sure this guy doesn't move. So I'm going to use one strain to try and get up to him, and I'm going to start belting him in the face.
All right, so
Purple lightsaber, ahoy!
Yeah, what's your rolls for this again? It's
I do 7 damage. I noticed that much.
It's 2 2 yellow, 3 green against 2 purples and a blue. Not a blue, a black.
Although I do get blue because he has not moved.
He hasn't went yet. He has not went yet. But
2 yellow, 3 green, blue against 2 purple.
2 purple and a black.
And black. Also, I should remind you, Ozzie, that one of my new skills gives me gives my enemies a black die when they try to hit me. As long as I'm wielding a lightsaber.
Yeah, in melee range, yes.
Mm-hmm. No, as long as I'm wielding a lightsaber. And as long as they're in melee range.
It's when you're in melee range and you're using the lightsaber.
So he's gonna have a hard time hitting me too now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, so that's
Wump.
That would be 11 damage total normally. So you swing your lightsaber at him, and you notice something interesting because he doesn't parry you, but when you hit him, the lightsaber doesn't just cut straight through his armor. There's like a lot of sparks as he stumbles backwards for a second. He looks at you, slaps himself on the armor, and goes, Beskar, boy.
That don't mean nothing to me. I'm just gonna keep slugging him real hard.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, his soak actually works against your lightsaber. So you only did 6
Oh.
damage
Oh.
total.
Well, we're just gonna have to hit you harder. Oh, I hope it's gonna handle the other 3 of those.
Nathan,
Yeah, trying to figure out. Like, I don't know if I should actually just skip my turn for now, or just I have to move closer. Or did I just...
you don't have to move closer. You can shoot from medium range.
Okay, so like I guess like I'll aim and shoot at this guy then.
Which one?
This one.
All right.
What's
So
that one?
that's
Dude, don't
the top
confuse
one.
me.
Two yellow, a green, and a blue against 2 purple and a black.
Oh, come on!
Wow.
You gotta
Nullified.
be freaking kidding me!
Yeah, your shot just whizzes by him, and he just kind of
Confused.
turns his head briefly and is like, "Okay."
I throw my blaster. I'll be like, well, you're
Keep
on
dark
your own.
scout.
These are the people I trust to hit the soldiers. Oh dear, what have I done?
He's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot at Mr. Beard. He's gonna aim. How much defense does I forgot how much the shield gives him. Wait, why did I not have his shield on this freaking character sheet?
That's a good question.
I think that gives 2 defense, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Let me look it up real quick.
All right, so he did hit for how much damage is that from? Actually, I can look it up on the image I have here. Kotarsis shit. Yeah, it gives 2 defensive and 2 deflection. So yeah, it gives 2 black dies against both melee and ranged attacks.
Right.
So that was the proper roll. Okay, Inquisitor Droth's turn.
Oh boy.
Well, he was going to use a force power on his first turn if somebody hadn't ran straight up to him.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you get? How many black dies on?
I get. He has to roll additional black die against me to hit me.
Right. So that's.
I believe it's only 1. Remember to check that. Bottom of my
I'm looking at the
now.
wrong character sheet. That would help if I was looking at the right one, wouldn't it?
Defensive training. Add 1 black die to every melee hit made against you while wielding a lightsaber.
Okay, so you only got 1 rank in it. Okay, so between that and your armored clothing, that's 2 black dice. Yeah, he's aiming because you're right in front of him, and he got a lot of nothing, and he just whiffed. If that was a hit, though, that would have been a critical hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so yeah, Grow narrowly dodges out of the way of one of his swings as he just makes a really wild swing with his lightsaber.
Not sure something the size of Grow could dodge. More like he probably blocked it.
This guy
swing back block. Ugh.
This guy's making kind of like just big brutal strikes without any real finesse to what he's doing.
Grow's not too much better, but he at least has had some practice.
Okay, another one of the guys is gonna shoot at Beard.
Welcome everybody to the episode where
Miss.
Beard dies while he's not playing his character.
Wow.
This guy is gonna shoot at Hermit.
What are these dice, man?
And that actually hit. Wow, I forgot he had 8 soak. Yeah, so yeah, the blast hits him in the chest, but he just kind of
Kind of slightly flinches in
flinches.
spot, and then looks
Flinches is
down.
like, what the hell, son of a bitch.
I just had this armor cleaned.
What did you
Roger
just do? I
1
think you
is gonna-
scorched my armor. I
he's
shall
gonna
get you
move up.
revenge for this.
He's gonna move up to close range and shoot at one of these guys that's injured from the grenade already. Roger 1.
I am offended.
Yeah, so
Well,
the guy,
someone's about to die.
yeah, the guy is just kind of recovering from making a shot of his own. He just gets a blaster bolt straight through the chest and collapses on the ground. The last one of the scouts that's gonna go is he's gonna shoot at Roger 1 now because of what just happened.
You killed Kenny.
You killed Svenny.
Sven, no, not Sven.
Lot of nothing. The Deep Dark Captain has his turn, and actually, he drops his rifle and then pulls something off of his back and moves up to melee range with Crow.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's the top one. Sorry. He pulls out an electro staff.
Oh, this just bloody figures. Dodge, parry, thrust, spin.
Takes a swing at Grow.
2 black die.
Yep.
Oh, the black die do nothing for me.
He barely hit.
The black dice do nothing.
After your soak, it only does 3 damage.
Oof.
All right.
Mr. Beard's turn.
I'm getting nicked to death.
He's kind of concerned about these captains now, so he's going to aim and shoot at the one that's not currently engaged with somebody in combat. Okay, that's... Actually, what's the critical rating on his blaster? Okay, that's not a critical hit. But... Oh, damage minus the soak. Yeah, so that guy took another shot. His armor is starting to not look so good, but he's still standing. Shola's turn.
After seeing this, she'll probably take 1 strain to move up and strike at Top Boy here.
Okay.
So that would be what was it? 2 yellows, 3 yellows, 2 yellows. I'm trying to remember.
3 yellows, 2 greens against purple and a black.
All right. 3 yellows, 2 greens, a purple and a black.
Yep.
Oh shoot!
You critical hit him because you got to triumph. The damage on your lightsaber is a 7, right?
Right.
That's 13. So yeah, you cut him pretty bad across one of his shoulders. He didn't go down, but he definitely is not looking in good condition.
Right.
Let's see. And we'll roll for that critical hit. 36. What does 36 do? That is Stinger. Increased difficulty of next check by 1. Well, that's going to make it harder for him to hit on his next turn.
Right.
Hermit's turn.
They're gonna hit me.
Yeah, he's actually gonna run up, take a swing at the Inquisitor with his staff.
Ooh, hey.
He does a total of 5 damage. Yeah, he just Inquisitor gets zapped in the side. It's like ah. Okay, this captain gonna take another shot at Mr. Beer. No, he's gonna shoot at Roger. Hits. Let's see. Grow, your turn. You got 2 people that are within melee range of you right now.
Smashy smashy the big dome head.
Actually gonna move this guy slightly so it's
Question.
yeah.
Do I get to aim?
Yeah, because you're already in melee range.
Okay. I'll check if there's anything else I can do with that. Defense train doesn't help right now. That's a mech thing with the dice that you have to roll. Okay, if I get
I'm gonna clear out some of these rolls real quick before you roll because there's just so many files.
If I get a V or 2 glory dice, I can disarm him. Is there anything else? Oh, I get +1 because of an injured.
Oh, to your damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll check in if there's anything else. Stealth rolls. Quick strike, already did that. Everyone's gone now. Lethal blows. +10 to my criticals. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about with at least rolling or anything I can add to the roll right away. So yeah, alright. Same previous roll, so 2 yellow, 3 green, a blue for aim, against 2 purple and a black?
Yes. Because he has 1 adversary rank, so it increases the purples.
I still wallop him.
Yeah, you still hit him. What was that one thing?
Never anger a Wookiee.
Alright, so let's see, that's... The sparks fly again as your lightsaber collides with his armor and he staggers a bit. What was... Advantage was what you meant by V, right? So that you...
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I would need 2 advantages, or I needed one advantage, or I would need 2 glories. Or no.
I think it's 2 advantage or 1 triumph is what it's supposed to be. Let me look at this sheet real quick.
Yeah, let me look here. No, it's the 2. Unless it's really small. It's really hard to see. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. It's 2 advantage. It's either 2 advantage or it's if they get what's the opposite of a triumph on their own roll.
Despair, yeah.
Yeah, if they get a despair, you can use that to disarm them. Right, so you don't get to disarm them this turn. Nathan, your turn.
Gonna try again, like aiming. Let's see, aim and shoot. Wait, can I aim and shoot, or is like Showa's in the way?
You'd probably want to shoot at this one.
Okay. Just still being, just stay where I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, you just can't. You get extra against you if you're trying to shoot anything that we're in melee with.
Yeah.
So basically, this guy and anyone further back than him are all fair game.
Yeah, two green, no, two yellow, a green, and a blue against 2 purple and a black.
2 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, 2 purple, and a black. Okay.
And he hits.
That's not bad. What's your 7 damage? Is it on your gun? Yeah, 7.
Yeah,
so
7.
that's 9. That's 9 total before his soak. So he actually takes 4 damage.
Okay.
He's still standing. This guy is gonna. Man, this fight is such a mess right now.
Everybody's everywhere. Try and get us.
He'd be tempted to move into melee range, but considering he's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
It's tempting, but do you really want to mess with us?
I don't want to die today, so I'm not gonna do that.
Your buddies are already having a real hard time.
All right, the Inquisitor's turn. He takes a quick swing at Hermit, who just recently ran up.
Who recently ran him, poke him in the ribs.
Holy shit, that's a lot of advantage, but it's a failure. I'm gonna say that he didn't hit Hermit, but he knocked his electro staff out of his hands.
That's fair enough.
Because something's got to happen for 6 advantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Something's got to happen there for the fact that he's gotten all that, but it isn't going to damage him.
All right, this Deep Dark Scout is actually going to...
Oh dear, my staff. Pardon me a moment.
Move up, and he is going to swing at Shola with a vibro knife.
So he wants to die today.
How many black dice does Shola have?
It depends on her defense training rank. I think it's... Check.
You got two in defense training, so yeah, So that's 2 black dice.
Asking for trouble.
Okay, well he
still makes it.
He hit. So the question is if you want to parry that or not.
How much would it be?
The damage, I'm trying to think real quick. That's what would that be? It would be 7 damage.
Minus or so.
With 1 pierce, so it would be 4 after your soak.
I can do 4.
Roger 1 is going to shoot at the captain. And he hit, and he critical hit. Guy is just barely still alive. Wow, that is a crappy roll on the critical table. What is a 3? Minor nick, suffers 1 strain. Wow, he doesn't have a strain bar, so he's actually dead.
Oh! That is a real big wah wah wah. I have no strain bar.
So how'd you die? Force Ghost?
I took strain damage when I don't have any strain.
How'd you
That's
die
actually how it works. If they take strain damage and they don't have a strain bar, they just take regular damage.
Mm-hmm.
So this scout, like, oh, Captain, and shoots at Roger.
Captain, how'd you die? I got a minor nick.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's literally how he died.
I lost all my stamina. I had no stamina, so I immediately died. That's really weird.
All right, this captain's turn, and he's gonna. He's actually he's kind of
lame captain.
Because Grill's not really paying attention to him. He's gonna attack Shola.
Yeah, because Shola just about murdered him on the spot. Here's a wind up. Here's the swing. And he barely hits.
He hits. That's
I will parry this.
okay.
It is time to parry.
How many ranks in parry do you have?
Quite a few actually. I think. Let's see, parry. I got 3 ranks in it.
So that means you actually parry for 5 damage. I think. Reduces it by 5 because you got 3 ranks and it's 2 plus the ranks is how it works, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you actually between your parry and your soak, you actually reduce that damage to 0. You don't take any damage from the attack.
Okay, that's good.
Mr.
Really
Beard's
glad.
turn.
The captain hits, and then it looks like nothing happened.
He's gonna aim and shoot at this guy that's not injured. He's injured now.
Well, someone's about to get hurt.
Yeah, he takes a nasty shot in the shoulder, but still standing. Shola's turn. You got two freaking black armored stormtroopers on top of you right now.
Yeah, she's gonna go for the one on top, and yeah, she's gonna swing at him.
And she can aim this turn.
I know, and it's 1 purple.
1 purple, 1 black. Like because these guys are kind of elites.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 that minute to attack a second time, so I'm gonna attack the captain after him.
Holy shit!
They're
Yeah,
all about to die.
He's gone.
He's gone,
So-
and now she gets second
so-
attack. So roll your second attack.
Do I get aim with that one, or is that just one attack?
No,
I
you only
think,
get the aim
I
on
think
the
only
first.
the first attack gets
Because aim counts as a maneuver, so you already.
Is it a
started
purple
maneuver.
and a black, or?
A purple and a black? Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Woof. Wump wump. And you just see 2 torsos fall over.
Yeah. Like the thing is, the reason they all have black dice is because they have defensive training, so they're actually somewhat better at not getting hit than regular troops.
Right.
Because
They're
these guys are supposed to be elites, at least compared to the regular troops.
Right.
Okay, so Hermit's turn. He's obviously still just going to attack the guy in front of him.
Ooh.
And that is that would
Didn't he lose his weapon?
I think that just means that he can't aim.
actually no, you're right. He lost his weapon, so I need to do something first.
Or do you need to spend a regular action to do that?
Yeah, because it depends on. I'm going to say it actually got kind of flung far away, so he actually he spends his whole turn getting his weapon back.
So never mind.
Yeah, Gro's turn. That would have been a nice hit though if that didn't happen.
3, 2 yellow, 3 green. I get an aim against 2 purple and a black.
Yes.
Smashy, smashy.
Oh, okay.
Smashy,
good.
smashy. Oh, and I get a +1 damage.
Right. So that means he would have. Okay, so he's taking 6 after his soak. He's he's starting to look a little bit winded from getting hit repeatedly. His armor's holding up pretty well, but you're putting dents and cuts in it. Nathan's turn.
Okay. I can only really aim at him, but like he's probably gonna have like a lot of.
You're never gonna hit him.
You're never going to hit him, especially with us in melee.
Yeah. I guess I can aim this guy.
All right.
So.
Those
2
guys in the back row are
yellows.
still medium range for you, so.
2 yellows and a green and a blue against 2 purples and a black.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
Holy cow.
definitely hits, even though I got the 2 fret.
Yeah, the
But
threat
also
doesn't
that
stop you
that
from.
glory's a crit technically, isn't it?
Yeah, threat doesn't stop you from hitting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't be a crit because of the fact the threat would negate the advantage. But let's see. That's fuck. Okay, yeah, this guy's dead. You took him out, but you also realize your gun just jammed, so you're gonna have to spend your next turn fidgeting with your gun to get it to work.
Okay, that's fine.
The remaining scout, you hear him you hear him say, "Forget this," and he just runs away. And the Inquisitor goes,
Are you a coward?
"Get back here, you deserter!"
I just said that.
And now, as he turns back to the rest of the group, he just sees 3 people with glowing weapons raised
Yeah.
over their heads, about ready to whomp him on the head. Aha! Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's kind of in a desperate moment here. He's actually gonna spend 2 destiny points
Oh.
to increase his dice.
Mm.
That is not what I intended to do with that. That was there we go. He takes a pretty nasty slash at Shola.
Oh, I am going to parry this if it hits.
Let's see.
I will
Barely
parry
hits!
it. I'm parrying anyways.
Yeah, parry it anyways, because he's probably going to try and hit you for something nasty.
Oh yeah, well you got your okay. So let's see, 3.
Parry, so -5.
Yeah, so that actually brings the damage down quite a bit to like 3.
Ooh,
But you're still getting critical hit from that.
right.
22.
And the critical damage of the day
You're
is...
off balance, so you add a black die to your next check.
Right.
Okay. Actually, didn't you already have a critical injury?
Yeah, so it'll be +2.
Yeah,
10.
that's right. It was on the other, because we were on the other screen. I didn't copy that over. I gotta give. Well, actually, Beard's character icon has the thing already. No, wait, no, hold on. I didn't actually switch back. Gotta give Beard his marker so I remember that he's injured. All right, so that so that actually means that would have been a 32, not a 22, which is stunned. The target is staggered until the end of his next turn. So you basically just lost your next turn.
Right.
Roger 1 is not going to do anything because he's not going to try to shoot at him while all of you are around him like that. Mr. Beard's going to run off and punch him in the face.
It's punching
Goodbye.
time.
Goodbye, all for one, and then he just punches some squarely in the face.
Well, he does connect.
Actually, he should have had an extra green on that because I forgot he's got 4 brawn.
Oh, okay, so definitely gonna hit.
That extra damage.
Yeah, so that's what, let's see, 6, 7. He didn't do a whole lot of damage, but he whacked him in the side pretty hard and shocked him with the shock glove. Shola doesn't get her turn. Hermit's turn. Aim and strike now that he's got his weapon back in his hands. Okay, that's a
Ooh.
spicy meatball. It's a spicy meatball.
Mamma mia, the hermit just hurt with everything.
Actually, I forget this. Does an electro staff critical hit with 2? I can't remember. Let me look at the freaking weapon sheet real quick. critical rating is nope. They needed a 3. So he did not critical. So this you actually see the Inquisitor gets shocked. He drops to his knee for a moment before he forces himself to stand back up.
Could you imagine Beard beats like this guy?
Grow, your turn.
All right. Okay, so 2, 3 plus aim plus 2 purple plus a black. Whack-a-mole or whack-a-sith. Oh! I disarm him.
Or critical hit him or whatever.
Yeah,
Either way, yeah, your lightsaber cut through his armor, and he kind of he drops his lightsaber and grabs his chest and falls onto the ground.
Oh.
Turn off lightsaber, pull up my gun. Okay, we're moving again.
I don't know. Before we start moving, Shola's gonna be kind of curious. This guy's down, right?
Hey, he's down. He's not unconscious, but he's not able to fight anymore. He's just kind of shuddering on the ground, trying to get himself up.
Oh, so he's still up.
He's still conscious, but he's not really able to defend himself.
So
He's likely to bleed out, possibly. In fact,
Shola's
He
gonna take
can't
off
bleed
his...
out. He can't bleed out from a lightsaber wound.
oh, that's right. The lightsaber's cauterized, but
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to take off his helmet and look and see who it is.
Okay, so
pop off the helmet.
he tries to resist, but he can't really do anything because of the condition he's in. You pull his helmet off, and you realize he's a Skakoan. Same race as Count Matza.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at what they look like.
No, I just remember. I'm just like, what's this Cohen doing fighting for the Empire?
Well, if out of character, I'm gonna say you notice most of the Inquisitors aren't human.
Right.
They just take whoever's force sensitive that they can get to do their bidding. This is what Shola says that out loud.
Yeah.
He said he just kind of groans and goes, "My species doesn't matter. All that matters is the dark side."
You know, you seem determined in your ways, and she knocks him out.
Alright.
Yeah, you do that.
Or at least tries to, because like it puts a really funny middle image in my head. If he's knocked out by the helmet, like smacked on the head, that's one thing. But if it takes several whacks to knock him unconscious, it just puts a sillier picture in my head.
Roll for dark side.
And Shola's gonna take his lightsaber.
Okay.
If he does get out here, he ain't gonna be armed. He's gonna have to make up for that.
All right, so you managed to after that fight, you managed to reach the entrance without incident, and yeah, there's a lot of gang members and people fighting with Imperial troopers outside. And you realize most of their ships have been. They don't look like they're going to be able to take off, so it's probably a good thing you didn't park here, because they've been damaged from the fighting.
Good thing indeed.
Yeah, so everybody else catches up with you, and obviously you're going to try to make a beeline for your ships that are kind of like around the corner.
Basically, yeah.
You're running, and there's like a large blast that hits the ground in front of you. you look off to see what it was, and you see a TIE fighter like coming straight at you, but then it gets shot in the back and ends up veering off and smashing into the cliff as a couple Y-wings come through, drop some bombs on a couple of stormtroopers battalions that are nearby, and then fly back off to keep any more TIE fighters from getting near the area.
Quickly nod and keep moving.
You reach the ship. About half of your family's probably going to have to go on Yayar's ship because you only have so much room in your ship.
Squeeze everybody that we can, and everyone else gets in the other
Yeah.
ship, and we're getting the
Yeah.
heck out of here.
Yeah. And but the thing is, as you enter your ship, you realize there's 3 stormtroopers in here that are that haven't noticed you enter the ship. That are kind of pushing around that Geonosian that you saved. They're like, who's this ship belong to? What are they up to?
While they're
Shola
pushing them around,
does-
immediately I.
Oh, wait.
I-
Wait, does Shola... hold on a second. Does Shola still have the helmet?
Not unless you specifically went out of your way to keep it. But I don't think you said it. You said that. I don't think.
I
No.
said I didn't say she got rid of it. I smacked him on the head with it, so...
Yeah, but I can't. I also don't see why she would hold on to an Inquisitor's helmet.
Well,
do I.
okay. I was just saying she could have pretended to be a Inquisitor. What are you doing here? There's shit out there. Go get them.
Be the
Just go out
question
there
why
and
the
like-
Inquisitor
sir, why is
figure.
why? Yes, sir. Why is the rest of your armor a different color, and why do you have tits?
So while they're pushing them around as we walk in,
They turn around. They not only see Grove, but they see like 6 other Wookiees behind him.
and the rest
And
of
go-
the crew piled in with weapons already drawn.
And
Yeah.
they just kind of drop their guns and go, we were never here, and they kind of try to like shuffle past you to get out of the ship.
I trip one of them.
You trip him, and his friends kind of grab him and drag him out of the ship.
We don't need to murder them. They'll get themselves hurt. Make sure there's no tracking devices, I say to the droids really quickly as I start heading to the front of the ship.
Yeah. So, Roger does a scan of the ship and says, "Nothing seems to be out of order, Captain."
All right, sounds good to me. We're ready for takeoff. And make contact with the ship to make sure they're ready to go.
Yep, they're ready. You guys are ready to get the hell out of here with your Y-wing escort.
All right, and lift off, and we make contact with the Y-wings too while we're in the ship.
Yep.
And tell them we're
Saga.
ready and start heading up.
Saw Guerrero says, "Glad to see you got out of there in one piece."
Yep, we're fine. We had a few troopers on here, but they decided that it was in their best interest to leave.
He just kind of laughs at that, and yeah, you guys get out of here and you enter the atmosphere, and I'm assuming everyone just basically hyper jumps straight to the rebel base you guys were at before.
I
Right.
assume that'll probably be our first stop. Yes.
So that is the end of that part. Let's see here. All right, so you guys have escaped in one piece, and you have a jackass in cuffs.
Don't make me punch your shoulder. I might break it.
He's kind of moping there and goes, "Well, better than getting captured by the Empire."
Very true. They'd probably just straight out torture you. If they even wanted anything from you.
Well, his organization used to work for a known force user that's not on good terms with the Empire.
Yeah, they torture him for additional information.
All right, so
A known force user?
His organization used to work for Darth Maul.
Oh,
But Darth Maul joined the Legion and abandoned them, basically.
right.
So, the main, I think this is where we're probably going to cut it for the night. But the main thing is to determine what we're gonna do next time. Is you got two options. You guys kind of suggested the idea of assassinating Timo.
Oh man.
So you could either try to do that, or there's intel that the rebels have about some plot that the King's Legion is about to hatch on Naboo.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
You don't have to decide right this minute. It's just I don't need to know before the next
Yeah,
session what
like-
you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh man.
Yeah,
And
we'll
everybody
have
gets
to
20.
ponder that one.
Everybody's gonna get 25 experience.
Oh, okay. 25.
5 XPs.
Oh,
Uh,
sheesh.
So that's
I'm at 30.
35, 40.
Whoops.
So I technically have 35 XP to use. Alright. With that, I'm going to cut the stream because people don't need to know about our boring character updates if we're doing them.
Right.
So, alright. Have a good time, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you all next week. Good night.